I'm Jim Brewer, and welcome to my new one-hour comedy special. And by the way, it takes a lot for someone like me to prepare for one comedy show. Let me go inside. Gonna go make sure my parents are ready to go, and we'll get the show rolling. We'll be in New York City in no time. Get their jackets on, all that good stuff. All right. Hey, Muff.
Why?
You're supposed to be ready for the comedy special. We're going to New York City today, so I can film my special for Comedy Central. Let's go. What are you doing? You're not even dressed. You're not even shaved. What are you doing?
I'm going like this.
Okay, come on. Get up.
Get up!
Yes. Get up, please, and let's go. Ooh, you got some hangers. Just trying to invade some territory here. Sorry, inside only. You're starting to be one handsome little devil there, Mr. Brewer. We're gonna get you ready, and we're gonna go. You ready to go to the city today?
Not really.
Jim, I think I'll wear this.
Are you ready to go?
Almost.
Okay, because I gotta get moving.
Patience is a virtue, seldom found in a woman, but never in a man.
Huh. I like that. That don't work for me right now. Nothing's going my way. Hopefully the family and the kids are getting all ready and all that. I'll go get them, and then I'll come back here. Okay. Gab, what are you doing, honey? I got a special. I need you to get ready. What are you doing?
I'm practicing my new move. You want to see it?
Not right now. I need you to get ready. Get in your closet.
2,
No.
3.
Not. Ah!
Isn't that awesome?
Okay, thanks. Okay, bye.
Who's that?
Babysitter just canceled.
As you can see, I've got a lot of things going on in my life the last couple years. I got my parents, I got my family. There's a lot going on. We'll see you guys later. All right, I really gotta go though.
Bye, Daddy.
Okay, I really gotta go though. All right. Hey, aren't you the goat guy? Aren't you that guy from Half Baked? I've seen you before in stand-up comedy specials. Yes, you have. I'm all that. But in reality, I'm a son, I'm a husband, and I'm a father first. Then I'm a comedian. So with this special, let's clear the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Brewer!
First of all, thank you, New York, for coming to hang out tonight. Thank you. And by the way, just so you know, if you've never seen me before, this is the way I look all the time. I'm not high. That's when I realized there is a God, and he has a very funny sense of humor. It's like, oh, some people be born with big noses. Oh, some people be born in Mississippi. Oh, Jim Brewer, you're gonna look stoned all the time. Oh, that's great. Yeah. And people just judge me the way I look all the time. They're just, oh my God, just look at him. Walking around like that. And what's worse is when I got my kids, because my kids look just like me. You know, walking around, they're like, can we get a hot pretzel, Dad? Nah, let's go for a Cinnabon. But I thank God I got eyes like these. I know people judge. This is how I got the movie Half Baked, because of these eyes. Yeah. Oh, you like that one. Yeah. Dave Chappelle, very funny comedian, came to me. Yeah, Dave. One of the funniest guys ever. Came to me in a New York comedy club. He's like, hey, man. You gotta be in this weed movie. The way you look, you don't even need makeup. And I knew Dave a long time, so I didn't want to disappoint him. Yeah, I was there for Dave's first car ever. We were gonna do this TV show called Buddies together back in the mid-90s. And yeah, it was, dumb project. Like, he's the black guy and I'm a white guy. We're friends. Genius sitcom coming at you. And I just remember he never drove a car. He was living in New York. He came over to the house like, man, they gave me the car. You gotta show me how to drive, man. And we were in California, and we were about to drive for the first time. I said, Dave, just pay attention. There's a lot of traffic. And when you drive in traffic, that's when you get in accidents the most. He's like, I got you, man, I got you. So he gets in his car, he's listening to his music. I hate white people. Can't stand them, hold me down. That's what he was listening to. And I'm listening to my music. Darkness is visiting me. All I see, and when we get on the highway, we're not even on 20 seconds. Dave's not paying attention. Nails the car in front of him. Guy pulls over. He gets out. Poor little Asian guy gets out. He's like, I can't believe you're in my car. You're going 2 miles an hour. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Chappelle gets out. Oh, man, my bad, man, my bad. I get out of the car. Hey, is everything all right? The guy's like, oh, this is a setup. This is a setup. I don't trust you. He took off, and a couple weeks later, they gave Dave a new car, and he was even more excited. And what was funny was that, man, I got a new car, and it's even better. Let's go cruising. So we go cruising. We park someplace, and we come out of the place, and his car's gone. I had a convertible, the top is down, there's music in the front, there's change, there's money, there's directions to my house, nothing. Chappelle's car's gone, empty space. He's really mad. He's like, man, that's just foul, man, it's just foul. And I was like, that's funny. I took the black guy's car, that's funny. That's funny. It's funny. He's like, I just put gas in that thing, man. So when he personally asked me to be in Half Baked, I took it very seriously. And people think that I was stoned in that movie. And I wasn't. What? Oh, that's baloney. So I'm never watching it again. Yes, you are, 10,000 more times. Because it was funny. It was a funny movie. And, but there was, I will admit to you, there was one and only one scene, God's honest truth, that I was, and that was it. And it was an accident. Let me explain to you what happened. Now, during the filming, nothing, because I work hard. But after the filming, at the time, a little different story. And I was cut from the film this one day, like, Jim Breuer, you're cut, you're done, you can go home. I said, great. So I'm on the way home, going back to my family. And when I got to my trailer, there was a little something there for me, like, hey, man, enjoy your trip off. Me and the gang. So, so I was like, well, I got no kids and no responsibilities right now. I'm off, I'm done with work, and yes, I will give it a shot. And I had some, and yeah, I took all, I mean, it was... I was far out there, I'm not gonna lie, but I was by myself. And I was in my trailer, and I didn't even take off my makeup or nothing. I was hanging out, and all of a sudden I'm playing my music, and all of a sudden I hear this knock. Now, if you ever did have a buzz like that, and you hear a knock, it was like instant paranoia. Oh no, I'm in trouble. And I was like, I'm not answering the door. I just pretend it didn't happen. Didn't happen. There's no knock. So I went back to what I was doing. Yeah! I heard it again. I'm like, uh-oh, someone's at the door. So I opened the door. I'm full blown. This woman from the movie set is going, Jim, we have a serious problem. This is a true story. The guy who plays Samson in the movie is quitting. He does not want to be part of this film Half Baked anymore. He's upset with Dave Chappelle. He wants nothing to do with this. And he threatened that unless all of his scenes are done today, the film's done. We need you to film one more scene to save production of the movie. Now, she has no clue where my head's at. So, yeah, okay. But now, all I heard was... So now I'm in trouble. Now I'm paranoid. I don't work like this. Now the lights of the film is like... Everybody knows. Look at his eyes. Wow, he's really ripped. I'm starting to get really paranoid. Like, oh, I'm gonna get arrested, and I'm gonna get fired from Half Baked for being baked. But I was really thinking that, And so now the director comes up, and this is the one and only scene. She goes, Jim, this is very simple, and we're out of here. I apologize for bringing you back. Samson is gonna get hit by Jerry Garcia. He's gonna fall down the floor. You're just gonna step over him and say, sucks to be you, man, and then we're done. Again, all I heard was... So there's one line's like taking an hour. I'm like, yeah, suck on B. Bees suck, man. Don't be suck. Yeah, man. Oh, this is a disaster. Everybody knows Goatman eats too much weed. The headlines just kept coming. And then finally Chappelle's like, come on, man, get your act together. Pretend you're talking to yourself. And so that's what I did. I was like, all right, I can get through this scene. I'll just pretend I'm talking to myself. And that one scene, if you when you rent it out and watch it, that's my paranoia looking at me going, sucks to be you, man. I'm like, that's a wrap. I'm like, nice. I'm out of here. And that's it. Saturday Night Live was fun. That was a nice little run. Yeah, that was a while ago. Oh, yeah. People love the Go Boy. They love it. People still come up to me and like, hey. And you know what? Honestly, the whole goat thing, that was just me pretending I had Tourette's. But instead of swearing, I would do it as a goat noise. And that's how me and my friends in Long Island would get free beer when we were like 20 years old. We just walk it. It throws people off. Now picture just walking into a quiet establishment, and there's like 6 people in there, and a bartender, and you walk in with your banana head friends, and the bartender says, hey, can I help you guys out? Yeah, I need 6 beers and a couple of shots, and then we're good to go. Drinks are on the house. Go in the corner. Go in the corner. Wow. Thank you. So and I got to meet everyone there. I got to meet Tracy Morgan. I knew for a while. Yeah, he's crazy. I can't hang out with Tracy. You go see a movie, and he's like, "We're gonna go see a movie. I'm gonna take my shirt off, and somebody gets pregnant." Oh. Take it down level. Take it down level. He's nuts, man. Norm Macdonald, I never understood a word. I still don't understand a word he said. Hey, we're gonna see the movie, you know? Yeah. My dad got to meet Sylvester Stallone. That was probably the funniest moment of all Saturday Night Live that was never filmed. My dad, World War II vet, shuffles around. I'm like, Sylvester Stallone, do you mind meeting my dad? He's like, absolutely, I'd love to. Your father, I'd love to meet him. Mr. Brewer, what's going on? And my father's like, hey, what's up, Sylvester? How's it hanging? A little to the left? Hey, your father's hilarious. And my father's like, Sylvester, I read somewhere you got a place in Florida. Where is that true? As a matter of fact, I got this place. Yeah, it's in Hollywood, Florida. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. That's right. I've been to Florida where he at, and somebody got pregnant. Oh. It's my father's talking. Relax. So my dad goes, hey, they got an Elks Club where you're at, Sylvester? $1.99 beer, all you can drink, and $2 a spaghetti night every Wednesday night. Spaghetti, and I make the meatballs. Elks is a good... Sylvester, is he being serious? Is it Elks Club? What do you mean, like a moose? What's it mean? What's it, a moose? Is it Elks Club? Is he being serious? He's like, yeah, $1.99. All you can drink, spaghetti night, good time, Elks Club. So, Sylvester's like, listen, I don't know what you mean by no Elks Club, but the next time you're with me, Mr. B, I'll bring you to my place, Planet Hollywood. Yeah, been there. $20 a beer, $40 a burger. Yeah, I'm taking you to the Elks. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But those were fun days, That was during Half Baked and Saturday Night Live. It was a time in my life where I thought I was taking off. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy where I'm at, but I was like, oh man, the movies are gonna kick in, and TV, and thank God, because you're only ready for success. People take success for different reasons. I mean, what is success? Is it a big house? Is it a nice car or a nice stereo system? Yeah, I'm successful. Is it a golf club? Me and Jeffrey joined the local golf club, and we're very successful. And we need $500,000 to even look at the golf club, and it's. Yes, I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm a doctor, and I'm successful. And thank God Almighty, I didn't become successful back then, because you know what would have happened? Because I was a Hollywood hit. You know what I wanted to become successful? To me, success was, right off the bat, leather pants. Leather pants. Like Eddie Murphy, bright red leather pants. Yeah. Successful. Just doesn't even matter. I would go buy groceries, go to the mall, walk around, big leather pants. Successful. And the other thing I was determined to get to prove how successful I was an exotic animal. Not like a monkey. I didn't want a lion. I wanted a kangaroo. I just thought that would be awesome to like show up at a beach, at a carnival, get a van, get out of my van with my leather pants. People are like, what's that guy doing? Then open up the back of the van, big crazy kangaroo. Coming out kicking people. Come on, Hoppy, we're gonna get some cotton candy. Come on.
Can I pet?
Can I take a picture? Come on, Hoppy, let's go. People just gather around like, what's going on over there? What's going on? I don't know, but that guy is really successful. Huh? What a meatball. Look at this one. What a banana, man. Let me get some Suzy Q's. 4 slices of pizza. I was a little Batman. I was infatuated with a Batman. We used to live in Long Island on top of this Chinese couple. They were Chinese. They would live downstairs. They used to get so mad because we lived on top. You know, Long Island, you live upstairs sometimes from downstairs. And so I would put my pillowcase on. I just remember coming out like, oh, what are you doing out there? Oh, here all day long. You know what I love about Long Islanders? Because I know a lot of you guys are afraid to drive in. Long Islanders don't drive into Manhattan. Well, I ain't driving into Manhattan. We don't even call it Manhattan. We call it the city. You going to the city? I ain't driving. Take the train. And even the train, Long Islanders are so afraid to leave Long Island, you know? You can walk on a platform and it'll say, this train to New York. But she's like, I'm just not sure. I just don't know. Is this one go to New York? Yep. Yeah, and then you gotta change it to Jamaica. Yeah, it's scary, ain't it, man? Little white kids changing to Jamaica. Oh, no Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica. And the best is like, I love going back in Long Island. It's like, this train, New York. And the train will come on the opposite end. And literally, Simon said, this train does not go to New York. But it'll come and people, why is it there? Should we get on it? The people are getting on. And what are we doing? And then you go to Jamaica, that's the worst. And you ask the guy, like, I definitely have to change at Jamaica to get to Manhattan, right? The city? To the city? Yes, change at Jamaica. Just check it. So when we stop at Jamaica, I'm getting off. Do you know where the train? Just listen to the announcement. Okay, so there'll be an announcement when we get off at Jamaica. Got it. You know, you get off, you're like, oh man, hope this ain't taking long. Oh, here they come, here they come. Here they come, the rappers. The rappers. God knows what they'll do, who knows? Right, then that train comes. Okay, just let's see now. Is this when it? New York City. What's he saying? What's he saying? What are we doing? What are we doing? So I understand what it took to get here, so thank you for coming out. Lived right by JFK Airport. Yeah. JFK, like 7 miles from the airport. And anyone lives near the airport, you know, this is what you hear every 2 minutes, 20 seconds. So maybe meet you later. How do you live by that, man? I mean, I can't even hear. Live by what? And it would drive my mother nuts because, you know, every time the plane would come over,
It's like every time those planes come over, the whole house is rattling back and forth, and my china closet rattles like crazy, and I feel like it. I've lost 3 Hummels already this week. They're getting lower and lower. I lost my little boy who plays the
And I remember the big thing back then, too, is the Concorde. I don't know if you remember the plane, the Concorde. In Long Island, people like, oh, no, we're not having the Concorde over. No Concorde, no Concorde. We're not going to have it. You know, a group of like 8 people weren't going to have it.
I'm going to write a nasty letter if that Concorde comes over.
And the Concorde was like a pterodactyl. This thing came over, and it was like, you can hear it in Mississippi. It's like, here it comes. Roof shingles were flying off, and dogs were taken up with this tornado, and people... We're here in Long Island where the Concorde has taken several dogs in the neighborhood.
They took my dog Duffy. If anyone knows where Duffy is, and my Hummels, and I
I got kids now. Yeah, beautiful. Three beautiful daughters. 9, 6, 3. Yeah. All girls. God's like, I love you. Was I that bad? Your whole life has to change when you have kids. You know, people, they don't teach you that stuff in school, you know? You know, people get into their lifestyles and they get stuck with it. You can't party once you have kids. You can have a cocktail, but you can't party, you know? I tried that once, you know, where I had to watch the kids the next day, and my wife would warn me, like, you know, don't forget, tomorrow you have all 3 children. And don't think you're going out with your friends all night, because I'm just telling you. I know. I'm just saying, if you drink too much, I know. You see the leather pants, don't you? And then, you know, next thing you know, it's like 3:30 in the morning, and you're coming home, you're like, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be great. Read off the internet, to prevent a hangover, I just gotta eat this peanut butter. Here you are at 4 in the morning, just chowing a jar of peanut butter. Says I have to eat the whole jar. Okay. I'm gonna have fun tomorrow. And then what you don't realize, in normal life, when you wake up in the morning, you know, you wake up and you're like, ugh, I need my routine. Coffee, check the score of the game, and I need to stretch. There's no routine with kids. Kids wake up 6 in the morning. yeah, here we go, baby, here we go. And you know, when they're alone with Dad, the first thing I hear is like my oldest one, Gabby, going, "We're alone with Dad today. Let's have a parade for him." "Oh, I found some pots and pans, and let's go wake him up. Bing, bing, bing. We're alone with Daddy today. Bing, bing, bing. We're gonna have a big old parade. Bing." You went to bed an hour and a half ago. Oh God, the kids are up. Let me pretend I'm dead. And they come in there, bang, bang, bang. And usually I'm greeted by my middle one, Kelsey. And let me tell you something. I love my children. Yeah, she's adorable, but God, like, broke her volume control. I've had her ears checked. I've brought her to the doctor 1,000,000 times. No matter how many times you go, "Sweetie, shh, and she imitates everything, and I mean everything. She's the first one to come in like, "Daddy, Daddy." Dad, I'm right here, baby. "Daddy, you gotta come see the crows outside my window, 'cause they go, ah, 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 ah. Come look at the crows, Daddy." Okay, and before you can even move, then there's another one that just climbs your back and,
Give me a piggyback, Daddy.
"Sweetie, it's really early in the morning." Yeah, sweetie, it's early in the morning. Get off Daddy's back. Ah, shh. Ah. Okay.
Why do you smell like peanut butter?
Is it? Ah. Okay, quiet.
Daddy, can I climb your head? Get off Daddy's back, sweetie. Okay?
Ah. Quiet. You're not even out of the bed yet. You're not even out of the bed. And then I got the other one coming up going, "Daddy, can I please have Doritos for breakfast? Mommy said if I go poopy in the potty and wipe my own hiney, I can have Doritos. And I got poopy in the potty and I wipe my own hiney." This is gonna be a great day. Yeah, that's fun. The best is I'm gonna help every man in here, because again, they don't teach you about fatherhood, like real fatherhood. The best thing you could do as a father is make sure your wife, the mother of your children, get as much rest as possible. Because sleep deprivation in a mother leads to murder. You see it on the news, like another woman drowned her kids and she just needed a nap. That was it. And it's true, my wife's a beautiful woman and she installs faith in life. She's like, the kids, and make sure you thank God for a wonderful day and just thank Him for everything we have and just we're blessed. And but if she don't nap, and she don't sleep, the devil goes,
I'll take over from here.
and there is nothing worse than waking up as a man in the middle of the night, like 5 in the morning, and your wife's just sitting on the edge of the bed, just staring at you. Baby, what are you doing? Why are you not? What are you doing up so early? Up so early? I haven't been to bed yet. I haven't had any sleep whatsoever. Well, we came to bed together at 10, and we went to bed. No. No, you fell asleep at 10. I was up, and who can fall asleep when you fall asleep? Because you pass out, your mouth is always facing my way. It smells like someone defecated in your mouth, and your breath is disgusting. It's disgusting. You need to go to a doctor. I have no eyebrows left because of your breath blowing on my face. And I kick you, and I shove you, and you don't even move. You wouldn't even wake up if we were attacked in the middle of the night. You would hear nothing. Why don't you go to sleep? I wish I could. And then just when I was ready to fall asleep, the 3-year-old came walking in, woke me up. She was filled with pee. She peed in her bed again. She wet her whole bed, and then I have to change her clothes, and then now she's mad and she throws a fit, and then I throw a fit, and we're running around, I'm doing the clothes, and I have to change the covers, and do you know why she wet the bed? Because you gave her water before bedtime. Tell you, don't give the children any liquid before bedtime or they'll wet the bed. But you don't listen. You want to be the good guy all the time. By the way, I killed the cats. Make sure she sleeps. Children are beautiful, man. It'll change your life. It's empowering too. If you're pregnant, you're gonna have a child, and you're gonna be a dad. I don't care what anyone says. For me, it was like, I'm gonna give you a great spirit in life that you can guide, and I trust you to parent and guide this child. Oh, this can change your life. I bring it to you as an angel. But remember to watch and guide closely, because they could die any second. Good luck. And it's true. You gotta watch them 24/7. You gotta get rid of all the habits that you knew in life. Just strip them away. Because kids like that, once they start walking, that's their job. Just look for death. You got any electric sockets I can lick? Any staircases I can try attempting even though I can't walk? Oh, that's the best. You're like, no! Oh, yeah. Okay. And trust me, as a parent to another parent, your kids are gonna fall. Every one of mine have taken some clumpers. They've taken them. Beds are the worst. Even when they can't walk, they're dangerous. You know, I remember my one kid, first one, she couldn't even move. Put her right in the bed. Boom! Can't move. Got on the phone. You forget they have devices like, I can roll. Let me tell you, that's an exciting feeling. Hey, Jerry, yeah, it's just me.
What was that?
Nothing. We might have to homeschool one of them. Changing tables, they are the worst. Because they're like this high, you know, and you got these whole contraptions going on. Changing table, there's too much going on, especially for a man. It's like, okay, you gotta put him up on top, and here's the warmer with the wet naps, and then you gotta step on the diaper genie and take off the diaper and stick it in there, and then twist it, and, well, that's fun and exciting, but it's too much, because once the diaper genie, you're like, yeah, but... And the worst is, your first concern is not the health of the child, it's, uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
What was that?
Nothing, 10-second rule, you'll be all right. And all kids come out differently. You know, my first one got stuck. Stuck. Pulled it out with a plunger. I'm not even kidding. And then the last one came out too fast. Came out. Wouldn't you think that's a great thing? I mean, thank God I was standing in front of my wife when she's ready to push. She's like, "Are we ready to do this?" Don't charge us for the room. Here, clean that up. We're out of here. Hey, we were only here 3 minutes, like parking. We're done. Let's go. Nice job, hon, but. It's not good for the babies when they come out fast. It's like a fat guy running through a skinny door too quick. Yeah. Head is like long and narrow. Like, wow, that was a fast trip. But it is a beautiful thing. I will say that. It's just, you know, it's just a beautiful thing. Yeah, your whole life is. You wake up in the middle of the night, and you're like, and you'll get up, what's the matter, baby? Oh, is everything all right? Is everything all right? Daddy's got you. Back off, I got her. 2 is sort of the same thing. And you get up, and I got you, it's all right. And, sweetie, what are you doing up out of bed? You checking on your sister? You're beautiful. Go back to bed, Daddy's got it. Yes, but once you get like 3 or more, and the sleep deprivation kicks in, there's a whole different meaning when you hear a little crying in the middle of the night. You're like, who's up? Who's up? Somebody up? Daddy, I had nightmares. We all have nightmares. Get back in bed. All of you, stay in bed and keep quiet. You saw what happened to cats, right? The thing I miss most about kids, though, is my music. That's what you're gonna miss the most, because I grew up a 80s metal guy. Yeah. 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 You know, Metallica, you know. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, ooh. Ooh, yeah. New Bones, old, yeah. Love it. Dio, we're off to the witch, you know, all that stuff. We might never return. I can't listen to that in front of my little ones. And it's aggravating because nothing but kid music is awful. It's awful. Round and round. Oh, the sky is blue and duh. Duh. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Yeah, all right, I got it. I said, you know, we need some rock music to save children's music. And there's no reason like bands like Metallica and these guys should not be knocking. They all got kids. I don't need to hear new, amazing Metallica. So play some kid stuff. They'd be amazing. I think they'd be great. James Hetfield came out, like, get around, yeah! Ready, boys and girls? Yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah! Yeah, 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 ooh! Had a farmer. Had a dog. Yeah, had a dog, yeah! Bingo was his name, oh yeah! B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O. Yeah! Ooh, yeah! B-I-N-G-O. Bingo, what's his name? Oh, hey! Bingo, what's his name? Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Ooh, yeah! Ozzy would be great. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. And I mean, AC/DC would be the ultimate. They'd be the ultimate. I would give AC/DC row, row, row your boat, because they'd be amazing at it. They'd be amazing at it. Just come out, little Angus come out. And then Brian Johnson, another great front man coming out. You got to row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. I'd buy that CD. Oh. But that's life, man. No matter how successful you get, you know, your leather pants and kangaroo comes down to your family. It does, you know. And my parents, my mom's 82, my dad's 85, just turned 85. And what a project when your father starts hitting like 85, that age. Just going to the bathroom becomes like an issue. Doesn't sound like it. You're used to going, I gotta go, and you go. You're 85, like, I gotta go. Someone get a bucket. We got 6 seconds. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Come on, he's not gonna make it. Get the bucket. I'm not gonna take your pants off. Come on, come on, come on. And they're really... Oh, it's funny. It's not funny. It's funny. You don't think about it much until it enters your life. I mean, I remember I was driving to gymnastics one time for my 5-year-old, which is a joke in itself. Yeah. You know, gymnastics at that age. You know what they do? They put on bathing suits, and they run around a room, and they charge you $500. She's gonna be in the Olympics, $500. She's great. And all they care at that age really is just getting a stamp.
Look, I got a stamp of a butterfly. I did so good.
Yeah, you did great. And I'm driving my daughter to gymnastics one time. And as we're driving, my dad's with me, you know? And all of a sudden he goes, ah, jeez. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it here. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, no, I'm not kidding you. You think I enjoy this? You think I might have to go over my pants right now? So I'm in my minivan. I start panicking, and I'm flooring it. I'm going like 90 miles an hour in a minivan. And as I'm driving, I'm going through stop signs. Bam, bam, my father's gotta go. And I hear it getting worse. He's like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm really sorry, but I'm not gonna make it. And I can hear it like.
You better find the toilet soon.
Dad, come on, hang in there, man, hang in there, you know? And now I'm flying, you know? So to help him out, I leaned over and I unbuttoned his pants. And I undid his zipper. You know when you have to go to the bathroom really bad, and you go and you unbutton your pants, you're, oh, this will give me another 40 seconds. So I'm thinking I'm buying him a couple more minutes. I pop open his pants, and we're about 2 miles where it's like, oh, man. He's like, I'm not gonna make it. You can do this. We pull up in front of the gymnastics place. Now, this is a true story too. I pull up on the sidewalk because I have to. He can't, when he's gotta go, if he just lifts this much, it's over. It's over. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. So he's moving, and so I pull up on the sidewalk. He's like, I come around, I open the door, and he gets out, and there's a class coming out.
Look at the stand, look at the stand.
And all these grandmas, and he come, his pants are undone, his zipper's wide open. He's like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. And people are looking in horror. I forgot my daughter even existed. She gets out.
Grandpa's gonna poop himself. She's gonna go Judy, right, Grandpa?
Shh. Now the whole staff is like, come on, we can help him. And I get every Olympic guy going, go. I'm not gonna make it. Someone get a bucket, quick. And he made it all the way to the toilet, and these two instructors sat him down, they pulled his pants down, and went down, they give him a big standing ovation. Good for you, Mr. Billings! And the best was my daughter comes up with a loose stamp. This is for you, Grandpa. You did good. You did good. Love you, Grandpa. The best, though, is, just playing. When you have kids, what it allows you to do is something that a lot of us forgot how to do, is play. You play. You forget how you used to play. Yeah? Yeah, think of 6 in the morning. It doesn't tell you that took 2 hours to get that picture done. I don't want to take a picture. Get in the picture! Get in the picture!
I just want to sleep. I'm really tired.
Guys, seriously.
There's a cow over there.
Yes, I hear the cow. I hear the cow. But you really, if you study them, they teach you about humanity. You forget how the imagination we have is impaired. Don't you remember being a little kid? Me and my friend Phil and his kids that grew up in Long Island, we'd play like army and stuff. Play army for hours. And I'd be ripping my mom's bushes apart. It's like, what are you doing to my... Those are my bushes! I'm like, no, it's a bazooka! You're on fire! Roll over! Roll over! You're on fire! You're on fire! No, I'm not. Yes, you are! It looks like 2 kids whacked out on drugs in Mill Street. Yes, you are! No, you're not. No, you are. You're on fire! I'm not on fire. I got
got a shield. You don't have a shield.
Wow, we're capable of that imagination without, drugs, caffeine, nothing. It's there. It's built in our system. And kids sometimes will bring that out of you. I remember one time my 5-year-old comes waking me up early in the morning, startling me. Like, Dad, what? What's going on? And not even know it. Like when kids come to play, they commit 100%. They commit, and they look at you like you're the whack job that you don't get it. So not even knowing it, my daughter already had my shirt over my head. And she's like, Dad, you're the bad guy. And we're kitty cats, and you have to come get us and drown us, okay? Meow! Meow! Come and get us, Dad. Come on, you're the bad guy. Come on, meow! Okay, all right, I'm coming. Let me get a cup of coffee. Come on, no coffee. Meow! Meow! You can't find us! And I'm walking down the hallway at 6 in the morning. Oh, what's my life become? How did this happen, And as I'm walking down, it just kind of hit me. First of all, the 2-year-olds are they're weird, they're magical. They will. She'll stand behind the stool and go, "You can't see me, Dad." Don't look behind the stool, because you're not gonna find me. Meow, meow. Don't know where the kitty cat is. You don't see me. You don't see me. And I really thought about this one time. Like, if my house was ever invaded, I might have to sacrifice this one. Because she'd give us away. Don't come in the basement, bad people. The whole family is downstairs in the closet. And Daddy has no weapons, right, Dad? You can't get us. Meow. Meow. And then the 5-year-old got me, because she's so excited. Kids are so excited when you just want to play with them. They're like, "Oh, Dad is playing." Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming. Come on, be the kitty. Meow. Meow. Can't find us, bad guy. Meow. And all of a sudden, I'm coming around the hallway like this, and my daughter starts calling me a name, which she heard me and my wife call each other. We call each other faggot. It's funny. It's nothing sexual. It's just a kid who missed a kickball. Faggot. Did you take the garbage out? Faggot. No, you forgot again. Faggot. Nice of you. Yeah, well, you shrunk my shirt again, faggot. So my daughter obviously heard us say this, and so now she's trying to repeat the word, but she says the wrong word. She calls us ferret, which is even funnier. You can't get us, ferret! Ferret! Daddy's a ferret! Come and get it, F-E-R-R-E-T, ferret! You call me a ferret? And then I was in it, man. I forgot I was their father. I forgot I was 40 years old. I'm like, oh, you want to play around? All right, we can play. And there you are. There's no caffeine, there's no drugs, there's no routine. You're in it. 6 in the morning. I just came out of bed like, oh, okay, play games. And part of me was like, I'm gonna scare this kid so bad. I'm gonna make her pass out. She has no clue what I'm capable of. And she's like, you can't get me, ferret. And I got her right on fair, like, ah! The bad man got himself for kitty cats. You know what the bad man does? He puts kitty cats in the closet.
Daddy, I don't like being in the closet. I don't like being in the closet.
I'm not daddy, I'm the bad man, remember? Matter of fact, I have a little lion here who's gonna watch the door. And I heard the thump of her passing out. So I turned around, and there's my 2-year-old. She had pee coming down her leg. I don't like when you play like that, Daddy. I don't like that, Daddy. I don't like when you play like that. That's when a kid's cursing. And I was like, well, if you guys want to play with Daddy, you better step up, you little ferrets. Thank you very much. Good night, guys. Thank you, gang. God bless you. Be safe and thank you for coming out. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming out. Be safe.